Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Detective Comics number 946. This is, the very first couple pages are just a shot right in the heart, man. Tim Drake is 3 months ago or so talking to Batman, and, he's talking about teams, and Batman's like, no, I don't like teams, and back and forth and whatnot. But Tim explains how the way that Batman is trying to do, they're actually in the old Court of Owls Talon's Nest. If you guys hear that noise in the background, they're just doing a little construction around the corner. I hear it profusely. I imagine that you guys maybe won't, but in case you do, sorry. But they're in the Talon's Nest, old one, and they are talking about how Batman is trying to do something now that after all this time, finally, by putting together an actual team, they'll be able to have an emergency response to Gotham City like that anywhere, and not just crime fighters all over the place. No, more than that, medics, like bat medics, so to speak, and riot control, and even in Arkham, having people who will actually talk to these people instead of consequences, the idea of forgiveness, and understanding that people can actually get better. So it's really a great thing. It's just one more of those little nuggets that makes you realize how hard it hurt Batman. Like, imagine actually losing your left hand, or your right hand, like that's what Tim Drake was to Batman. Now, the comic, basically, they're going to try and end it tonight, the whole victim syndicate thing, and they kind of almost do, but all of a sudden somebody new shows up on the scene, and he kind of looks like Prowler from back in the Clone Conspiracy Marvel comics, but I doubt it's him. I'm going to go on a ledge, and I'm going to say that it's not him. Anyway, it's really cool. The comic is great. The only complaint I really have about this comic, for crying out loud, is the way they're drawing the cape for Batwoman and Batman. They got like webbing, it looks like they just got off of a Spider-Man comic, which that's what the Clone Conspiracy is. I think there is a conspiracy here. Nonetheless, it's clearly going to be resolved by next issue. That's 947, because 948, as I did in my preview this week, you're going to see Batwoman. Batwoman Begins is going to be a whole new series that, or internal storyline that's about to start. And like I said, I'm really psyched for that. Go check out that preview. Read this book, read the next book, finish this up, and let's start up on something new. This comic is good. This comic's going to get an A-. I really love what they're doing with this victim syndicate thing, and to think that it's all about to end is a little bit sad, but hopefully it's not just going to be a basic resolution. It's going to be something that makes us understand what exactly is going on, who this main guy is, and the first victim, and then who this new guy is in some way, shape, or form, and then move on. And actually, have them as a recurring character, a recurring villain at some point or another. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.